What happened between the hours of 6:54 and 41 seconds through 10:25 and 5 seconds? What happened during approximately those 3 hours near the sun? Every morning for around a month now, the sun is getting covered up. There's missing time. The sun is being eclipsed. It's been covered up. Something is up there, except for today. Today, that period, the timestamps, it's been completely cut out. NASA completely cut out those timestamps. Why? Because I'm pretty sure it's because there's a signal that we're picking up on, that we've noticed something unusual happening at the sun. This is also a SDO product, what we're looking at. Let me shrink this down. Let me show you all what I'm talking about. If we look right here, we're going to make it bigger. Let me make it a tad bit bigger. The timestamps are missing. These appear to be signals right here. And from the video yesterday with the SDO AIA 304, you could see them. They were all over the sun. And it's not coming from the sun, or is it? Signals are showing up. Look at this timestamp. This is when the last signal I detected showed up. It was at 6:20. Now they do have feed going on, but at 6:54 is the last timestamp until we get over here to 10:25. All the other time that's in between is missing. Totally missing. It's gone. There's no account for it. There's nothing to see. Nothing. Nothing at all for us to see, you all, because it's gone. So I think there really is something that is occurring. I know there's something that's occurring up there. I'm going to take you over there to that NASA product. And we're going to look at that just ever so briefly, if only about that much, because this is really important. There is a signal that is being detected. It's showing up. And since last night's video of the sun showing that signal, as of today, that footage is it's cut out. It's totally cut out. Let's go over here, you all. Let me do this right here. Hello, everyone. Let me come over here to the integrated. Let me put this link in here right now. Let me do this. I know it's kind of early, but it's okay. I wanted to get this out here because I went over there and I looked, and no, I don't think it's time travel. Zara, they don't want to frighten us as the sun's burning up now. Oh, it's really burning up. Grand Rising, you all. Grand Rising, this is early, so you got this early, you all. Let's look at this. We can see them right here. And again, you have to go to like this gallery right here in order to get it. Right there, you have to go to that one to get it. I hope that other people realize something's going on. I really do. These are signals. They're not ships. They're signals. Let's put it right here. Let me get them right here so you can see them. Let's get it up a little higher. All right there. Let me put this back to me. I'm going to push the play button on both of those, and it's going to be blinking, and then we'll go back over to it, you all. We will. But in the meantime, that's around 3 hours that is missing. Why did they feel the need to cut out those 3 hours? That's what I'd like to know. Why? Is there something up there that we're not supposed to see? Is there? Let me just let you see the screen. We're looking at it right now. We're going into the it just jumped. We're going into the this is 2000 at night. Let me just show you right here. This happened yesterday late in the evening. They covered that up too. Why? Because I think there's signals being sent. Signals being sent on that one. Let's drag it. Right there, you seen it? Let's get over here. I want you to look at the... Can you see the numbers here on the SDO 304 at 652? 652, I want you all to look at this. This is the one that had all the signals on it. 653 and then 1021. It's gone. They cut out all those hours right there. 653 and then it shows up at 1021 on that product right there. And if we come over here, the same can be said. We're going to pause it, you all. Something is up there in the sky. Okay, 557. We can see that there's signals here. Right here. They're being sent. Can you see them? Flashing. But as we get a little closer, 633, 37, 40, 46, 52, 652, 53, 54, 1025. 1025 from 654 to 1025. There's time missing. Something important happened, and I think because of the mere fact that it was documented that every single day for around a month, practically, something's been covered up around the same time frame, and it's around the 6 something to the 7 something, but now it appears to be lasting longer. They covered it up. They covered it completely up. I don't think that there's any other product that is picking it up. I really don't. I can say that the last signal should have been picked up on even the other one around the same time. 6:20, right here. 6:20 in the morning, which is today, should have been picked up. And they're not ships, you all. There's some kind of a signal, as if when you get interference, you see it? What if they were ships? Then we're in enormous, enormous, enormous trouble. And I'm not joking. If these were ships, right here. You may say, Gina, what do you mean if they were ships? That's what I mean. If they were ships, we're in a lot of trouble. Let's come over here. CERN. Yeah. Let's just for the sake of it, I'm going to go back from this timestamp right here. I'm going to just pull it up. And now that I've already got that in there, I'm going to put apply, and it's going to redo it. Let's see if that footage is still there that we were documenting near the sun on the SDO AIA 304. Greetings, everyone. Yeah. They are expecting something, and you heard they're going to run underground. Well, it's the 21st today. Okay, they didn't cover up the footage that was from yesterday. They didn't. But today is a different story. Today is a different story on this product right here. Totally different. This is what we saw last night. You see it? See all those waves? Goes into the night. Let's get back over to it. This is in the morning. So in the morning, let's look at this timestamp because I think that's important. Let's do this. Let's look at the timestamp in the morning. Can you read it? Or can you see it? I want to bring it back here a little bit. 10:30, 10:25, 10:24, 10:18. You see the activity is occurring. 10:15, the activity is occurring at 10:15. This is yesterday. Mind you, today, but those hours are cut out completely, totally cut out. Let's get this you all. Totally cut out. Let's go back. Let's hope it doesn't start blinking on us. 9:49. That's missing the timestamp today. Look at that. It really does look like a signal. When we went and looked up signals yesterday, signal interference, it was something like this. This is a massive one. Massive signal interference, or signal being sent. And we picked it up. Look at this. Right here. It's yesterday. And it's the same timestamp that is cut out today. It's in the same time frame that's cut out now, because we don't get to see it. Okay, it's blinking now. I can't show it anymore because it started to blink. Just got to let it play through. Let us play through, you all. Something is going on. And you say there's somebody is, they're going to run in the ground. Good morning, Naruka. They're going to run into the ground. They're going to hide in the ground and say, fall on us. Hide us from the face of him who sits on the mountain. There is something like that, you all. There is. Let's get over here so we want to see these timestamps. The ones that they cut out, see the shadow. There's something up there. I don't think this is man-made right here. I don't. I really don't. Look at that. This is what's missing. 6:54, the timestamp is missing today. And 7, it's totally missing. Why? They don't want us to see this right here. Making its presence known because there's something up there, something out there, something extremely powerful. Is that what it is? Let's look at this. It goes down. Then they're hiding, trying to cover it up, you all. Look at that. Trying to cover it up. They don't want us to see. They don't. And it's gone today. Look at that. Frequencies, blackout. Blackout. Signals, black it out. Black it out. And I'm going to say it again. If these are not signals and they're some type of ships, we're in big, big, big trouble. But it does. It looks like frequencies according to the one frame. According to the one frame, you all. That's what it looks like. Frequencies. See, right here. If I can get to it. Right there. So, something is going on around the sun. Well, there's many enemies on Earth. There is a lot of enemies on this Earth. Let me see something. I haven't went to some of these lesser known SDOs. It's a 904. Let me put it here. I don't want this to be too long at all, you all. I don't. It's early in the morning is what it is. It's being blocked out. We wouldn't have temperature fluctuations and flashes in the sky. That's right. You think so? You think it's for our good that they're blocking it so we can't see it? Good morning. This is an early video for me to do a live stream on. When we want to look at this, no. See, this is the 94. Let's look at this. I want you to look at the 94, the SDO 94. You see, It's not a different sun. It's just different filtering and things that they allow on these suns, on these particular products. You all is what it is. And like we've seen before, see on the 20th, let's look at this. There's ships coming down from the sun, which is common. It is. It's common for this. If I can get over there to it because it goes so fast, it does. Let's see, like you got one right here. It's a ship coming straight down from somewhere. And I've documented these quite a few times. I have, and that's on the 19th. Let's, and you can see one right here coming down here too. Coming out of a hole in the sun, a ship right here. It's been documented before. You can see at the bottom of it. You look at the trail it leaves behind, coming out of this sun. It's leaving a trail behind. Let's drag it. Okay, here it looks it's like coming over. Shadowing. Oopsie, I already got it blinking, y'all. I didn't mean to have it blinking. I didn't. Let me push the play. I want to see if we can have the lines on this one that we saw on the other one. You can go to that product because I showed it last night in the video how you can go here and navigate these products to see for yourself and document it. Okay, so on that particular screen, the frequencies are not showing up on it. They're not. And this is, I don't think it's as, I don't think they hide, wait, I think it did show up, you all. Just 1 second, right here. I think I saw one frequency, maybe. Yeah, I did, I seen it. Okay, see it showed up on this one, on the 20th right here. These lines also. So could you imagine that these lines, Lord, I hope they're not ships. I do. I hope they're not because the presence is so heavy. It's extremely heavy. The energy is. Let me just hold it down. Okay, see, they even with this one, of course, it's the same sun. Of course, they're going to block it out. 6:53:24 is the timestamp, and then 10:24. So it's blocked out on all of these SDOs. Every single one of them, it's blocked out. So that would have to make you think, what's really happening? What's happening, you all? What's going on up there? They look like signals. They do. They look like signals. But what if they're more than signals? Okay, we know that there's ships up there, lots of them in the sky. These right here don't appear. If they were ships, they don't have no notches. That's why, based on the video from last night, it looked like it's some kind of signal, some kind of a frequency being sent out, and they don't like it. They don't like it, you all. They don't. So I am going to go, and thank you for watching this so early in the morning. So it's the 21st, and I know that there is theories that something's going to happen on. Let me just say this. So there are predictions. I'm not one to give timestamps. I'm not. But there is someone, and it could be a whole lot of people involved saying the same thing, that something's going to happen on September the 3rd at midnight. That's what someone is saying. And I think I recall like a TikTok video also. I saw one somewhere about something occurring, but I can't remember the timestamp. I don't know if it was in sometime in this month. But there's supposed to be like, it's going around, it's circulating around like some kind of UFOs that are going to show up, and there's this matrix code, and it's like 0001000111, and this man in some kind of a suit, like an orangish something suit, is going to show up, and you're supposed to exit. That's your way to exit the matrix, to get on the ships. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've never heard of that before. But there's like predictions that are going around. So I'm not going to give those types of predictions. I'm not. But I'm always interested in hearing theories that are out there, and it's good to know what people are saying, what's circulating, you all, because you never know what's true and what will pan out and what won't. But it's good to take note of everything that is being said. It is. That way, when the dates approach, you can see for yourself if what is said happens or if it doesn't happen. See, that's the thing. But I am going to have my, put up a bookmark up here in my brain, bookmark for these days, because there's lots of talk, lots of chatter, rumors going around. One thing I know personally, and you probably know too, and because you feel it, something's way off. Some kind of energy, some kind of force is out there. It's a powerful, powerful force. And it's a heavy energy. It's hard to describe it. It's powerful. It really is. It's so powerful that we can feel it in our beings. And I don't know about it. I don't. I really don't. Perhaps you've heard of some of these things that I've mentioned, perhaps. Do I agree with what is being said? Am I on that bandwagon? No, I'm not. I'm not on that bandwagon. But it's interesting how this comes about. How do these theories, these sayings get started? Where do they originate from? That's the thing. Where is it coming from that would make people say what they're saying and allow it to go out on social media? That's the thing, you all. That's the thing. Yeah, let me see something. I'm just going to do a short now this thing right here. Exit the matrix stuff. Okay, so there's something, this place right here called Exit the Matrix. I didn't know they had something like this. So TikTok, all these things on TikTok. Wow, they got all kinds of stuff over there. I don't do TikTok, you all. I don't. I'm not going to read anything else into any of that. One thing I know, something's going on. It is. And we're just going to have to wait. And in the meantime, we've got to make sure we're strong on the inside. Right here. That's where your strength is going to be. Right there on the inside, you all. You want to be able to think straight. You want to be able to reason with what's going on. You want to do that critical thinking. You do. And just be aware. Be aware to notice what's happening. And if it resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't, that's great too. Because that's your intuition. That's your intuition. Never lose your intuition. Okay, it's a gift. It's like a sixth sense is what it is. So let me recap. What happened between the hours of 6:54 and 41 seconds through 10:25 and 05 seconds? It's almost 3 hours of unaccounted time. And we know that there's something been happening for a month. The sun has been covered up by something. And there's frequency lights. And if they're not frequencies, they're ships. But it really does look like frequency interruptions, signals being sent out, missing time, signals being sent out, and lots of theories, lots of chatter circulating about things coming, events getting ready to take place. We, me and you, we're going to see what pans out. We're going to see. We're going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch on the sidelines and see what's happening. Even though I'm in this community, you're in this community, we got to be ever watchful, ever vigilant. We do, because we're living in unpredictable times. And it really is. It's unpredictable. Unpredictable. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. And just be aware and be courageous enough to do that critical thinking, and let your intuitiveness, let it turn itself on. Let it work the way it's supposed to. That like a third eye, that sixth sense, let it do its job instead of letting someone else do it for you. You do it. You do it. You watch and think for yourself.